The Greco-Persian Wars were the series of conflicts and battles between the Achaemenid Empire and Greek city-states and started in 499 BC and finalized in 449 BC. It lasted in different places, including mainland Greece, Thrace, Aegean Islands, Anatolia at the beginning. At the end, there were few battles in Cyprus and Egypt. As a result, Macedon, Thrace, and Ionia took independence from Persia. Therefore, Greco-Persian Wars has a great importance because of the military actions, political, and cultural effects. First of all, Persians had an enormous military force, including both navy and ground troops. Also, there were clashes between Greek city-states during the invasions. However, despite of all disadvantages, Persians could not successful to invade the Greece. Marathon, Thermopylae, Salamis, Plataea battles are breakpoints of the wars. Darius the Great gave order to initiate invasion in order to get revenge from Athenians because of their helps to Ionian revolts. In Marathon, Greeks defeated Persians and it made confident Greeks. According to legend, Greeks defeated Persians thanks to two messengers. After 10 years after the death of the Darius the Great, his son wanted to make true his father's desires. The birthplace of the Thermopylae was chosen consciously by a military genius, Themistocles, because of its easy to defense. Although Greeks lost the battle, they destroyed lots of Persians' land troops. In the Battle of Salamis, thanks to Themistocles again, Greeks destroyed the Persian fleet. So Persians lost the naval superiority, retreated to Asia. Lastly, in Plataea, Athenians could not get help from Spartans in the beginning. After the Persian commander Mardonius offered peace to Athenian, Spartans decided to send troops. As a result, Athenians won the battle with Spartan help. Therefore, Battle of Plataea is another breakpoint that enables Greeks to start counterattacks. In a political aspect of Greco-Persian War, we will focus on how Persian influenced on Athenian politics and classical age of Greece. We will explain politics in terms of two important titles which are Peloponnesian League and Delian League. In Peloponnesian League, an alliance formed around Sparta in the Peloponnesus between 5th and 4th centuries BCE. Besides, Delian League was an association at Greek cities, led by the city of Athens, that cooperated with each other so as to fight against the Persian Empire. After the second invasion, Sparta withdrew from the Delian League and reformed the Peloponnesian League. Additionally, in the beginning of the invasions, Persians adopted a policy of divide and rule. Beginning in 449 BCE, the Persians attempted to aggravate the growing tensions between Athens and Sparta, and would even bribe politicians to achieve these aims. There was no open conflict between the Greeks and Persians until 396 BCE. From the cultural aspect of the Greek-Persian Wars, the victory of the Greeks has the effect for the coming generations. Meanwhile, the Persians were defeated and finally declined. We don't know much about Persian culture and their views of the war. Meanwhile, we know a lot about the Greeks because they survived their culture and artifacts. The fact that these wars resulted in the victory of the Greek city-states enabled Greek culture and political structure to survive rather than the collapse of the Persian Empire. Also, if the Persians won, the monarchy would crush democracy, and the only man would have power. As a conclusion, Greco-Persian Wars is one of the breakpoints of the history according to its military tactics and actions, political and cultural effects.